This is the second time I'm recording this because I'm just tight, man. Screw it. Let's get to it. So, I'm not the most pleased person in the world, but all things considered, this is the name of the game. This is what happens. It's part of it, right? I'm not pleased because if you direct your attention, and I'm just getting straight into the analysis, I'm going to try to be quick. Because there's not much to get here besides me being ridiculous. And you can't be perfect all the time. I've been trading lights out, all things considered. I've been ridiculous. Can't be ridiculous all the time. I had an entry 27.41.14, absolutely perfect. My stop 27.32.34. Look at this, perfect. Entry based right into this 38.2 range. Great price action, great response off of this, all in this area. And at night, I'm tired and I'm mentally fatigue really does play a huge part in your decision making. When you're tired, it's usually not going to go the best. A lot of the times your best decision is to just go to bed and let your stop be your protector and just let it happen. I didn't do that last night. I had an entry at 27.41.14, stops down here, and just based on the data that I was looking at before I went to sleep, I started getting too fancy. I start throwing up different fibs. I start throwing up scenarios in my head. I start looking at shorts. I start behaving like a fool. I start thinking we're going to get a roll. I start doubting my analysis. I start doubting everything. I end up closing with like a $1,600 loss, which I don't care about the dollar amount. That's fine. I was willing to risk. This stop would have had me with a 3 lot at like $2,400 stop, which is under 100 pips, which is great. And I was willing to part with that. Part of my issues that I deal with as a trader and I want to improve on is getting out of orders before they get out of hand. I want to be able to cut my positions even before they hit stop. And that's one thing that I see I could have improvement on. Why would I risk 2,400 if I can spot that the trade is going bad and close out at 16? Save $1,000 and live to trade another day. Well, in theory, that looks great, but I saw some questionable price action, which at this point is absolutely questionable, and I ended up closing here. These candles this candle formation right here sent me for such a loop that I can't even lie to you. This wrecked me mentally. Full transparency. If you're looking for shorts, what are you doing? If you have in the back of your head that price could go down into 27.20, if you see this, what are you thinking? That looks like a sell, right? That looks like a short. So I bail within this. I end up in my head, I'm like, nah, this is definitely a buy. So I close and I re-enter at like 40, 27.40. And it starts doing this engulfing shit. So then I'm thinking, damn, I might be wrong. Okay, cool. Let me flip. I don't flip positions often. I usually am pretty stubborn when it comes to my trades. Not this time. I decide, let's go take a short. All right, cool. Let me put my stops above here. It's only 27 pips. Wouldn't you know? God. Bruh. And you get blown out. And I'm just, at that point, I'm just tight. Because now I know the buys are in effect. But now I'm mentally shot out where I don't know if I trust any of this. I just want to go to sleep. And that's exactly what I did. And had I just gone to sleep, kept my stop, kept my original order, everything stayed valid as far as the fib, validated the 61.8. Look at this, bro. Look at this. This is absolutely ridiculous. And oh man, that's like a $7,000 move right there. That would have been a huge equity build. Instead, I'm set with $1,600 in the red for the week, and I'm just looking on the sidelines like a dope. So now the only way, and I'm joking, I'm half joking about being tight because, like, sure, it's whatever. Moving forward, the only thing that I can do here is track this move. However high it goes, track it and hope to God we get a push down pre-FOMC, or at some point within now and tomorrow. We need a drop to the downside, take entry maybe 2750, and continue the run up into 2800. I'm even more tight, or did I say 2800? 28 like 30. If I'm in this position and it plays out the way that I think it is, this is a $28,000 position. Do you understand that? This is a $28,000 from a 3 lot at 2741. That's ridiculous. Instead, I'm on the sidelines, which I don't know if I would actually have the mental to hold until 28,000. But there's definitely opportunities to scale. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna approach this as if I have an order in here and scale in like I would normally. So what I'm looking for is some sort of retracement down in here and continue up. I'm expecting it to be quick, but I am going to be glued to my charts because we know where gold's going. It's going to be all-time highs. I'm just so bent out of shape. You had an H4 50% lined up absolutely perfectly. Here you go. This is just absolutely insane. This is just absolutely insane. And it happens, and it's the name of the game. But once again, this is a move within a move. So you have this initial push, macro H4 showing you the exact direction of where you're looking to go. So the only thing you can do is look for your retracement. Now, even adding more, I love my trend lines and my counter trend lines. This just makes the next setup that much easier with that much more confirmation. You have a nice counter trend line break, and we are looking for price to come in, create a higher low on the other side of this counter trend line, and continue the move up. That's all I got. I'm just absolutely bent. We'll see where we go the next couple days. I'll make an update video, but yeah, this is where I'm at. I don't fucking